Hey y'all, it's me. I thought I'd just tell you a few things I know, because I know it's fixing to start getting really, really cold, especially here in Oklahoma tonight. And a lot of people are hurting that normally don't hurt from any. And I've learned over the years, um, barely getting by on how to save on electricity and warming and stuff. And what I'm gonna say is, if you have these hard floors like I do in this old house, they have these cheap rugs on Temu. Now it don't really matter what they look like. And then I got this rug over here from the Ollie's up there. But the more rugs you got on your hardwood floor, the warmer it'll stay. And then sheet or a quilt up, because I'm going to isolate my heat basically in this one room because it's just me. And then I just shut off, but I got stuff over those windows right here to try to keep it, and I do have a rug down here. Excuse the mess. But I put my little bed in here, and then I'll pull this closed. Now, what I was going to tell you was, I got this little heater, and it works really good. I got it off of Temu. All said and done, $61, and it was from a local vendor, so I didn't have to pay no extra fees. But as you see, I have it up on a piece of wood and some rock, because one of the things you have to worry about with using an electric heater is the possibility of fire, and then you got to make sure that there's nothing hanging around it. I have my little humidifier going because it can dry out the air. If you got a wood stove, you can just put a cup of water. I will tell you not to turn on your oven, especially an older oven, because it'll catch fire. You want to keep your kitchen and your bathroom waters running, and you want to keep that area warm. Now, a little what they call a milk house heater. Now, these do zap a lot of electricity. But if you see down here, it's got a 1300 watt, and then I just turn it just above low so it'll kick on and off, enough to keep it warm in here so the water don't freeze. If I'm gonna go in there and take a shower or bath, I can just close off this room right here and get it a little bit warmer. Now, some people like to use them electric blankets, and if you do, you don't ever want to wash them, because I've seen 3 different times of friends of mine had those electric blankets, and they washed them, and then the following year when they plugged it in, we caught it just in time. It was smoldering. But I have a very good friend who taught me how to use an electric blanket if you need be. He put it on top of his mattress and then put the fitted sheet on top of it, and then made the bed just the way it was. As long as you ain't peeing in the bed, you'll be fine. But you have to be real careful, even with the newer ones, on using them. But you want to try to keep it as warm as you can. But like I said, lots of rugs, and put your sweater on. And if you got little kids, you could have a camp out in one room, like what I'm doing. My kids did that when they was little. We would camp out in the living room and focus our heat on one area, basically. And we made a big old game out of it. We'd build forts and stuff. But I was just going to tell you all that, and I'm going to be posting on here in a little while on my home remedies for, like, when I get my migraines and my headaches that I get real bad. Like, if you can't go and get the fancy medicine, or, you can't afford to go to the doctor or something. It's stuff that I just buy over the counter, and it's real simple, and it actually has helped my daughter because she suffers from real bad headaches and migraines. So I just made her a package and sent it up to her a couple of months ago, and she said she couldn't believe how much relief she got. So I'll be sharing that with you in a little bit, and I hope y'all are having a good day. Boy, it's crazy out there. I took someone to the store a little bit ago, and man, it seems like everybody's running crazy. So, I've drove my whole life and not ever had an accident, and hell, I even drove semi-truck illegal for 2 years for a company out of Purdy, Missouri. I had a company ID and everything. I have not ever had an accident or a ticket. But every day it's getting worse and worse. I think some of these people are purposely looking to get a payoff for their car or something. I had one lady try to pull that on me about a month ago, and it didn't work. But just be safe, guys, and I love you. I'll talk to you soon.